Hey everyone, we just wanted to make another little video blog again, still talking about redistricting, but we have another issue that just popped up and just something that I've been thinking about lately. Just two things I've been thinking about. And of course, go Cowboys. Of course, the Cowboys do play today, so that's why I look very different. But one thing I wanted to talk about, there is an area in southwest Dallas, pretty much close to Duncanville, called the Woods. If you don't know where that is, pretty much just a neighborhood that's bounded by 20, by Clark and 408, pretty much in that southwest tip of Dallas. And I believe they're probably even zoned to Duncanville schools. So that's a very different area. Made of a lot of big, huge black population there. They seem to be pretty much of the middle class. It's like the suburban kind of feel, but it's still in the city of Dallas. It's in District 3 right now, which goes from there and goes all the way up to West Dallas and North Oak Cliff, and it goes to a little bit of South Oak Cliff. So the really scary thing about it is those people feel invisible, left alone, and nobody just doesn't listen to them. I know I did see someone over at the commission, the redistricting commission meeting, where they talked about that area, and of course, what I really just don't understand right now, if we put District 5, but a very different District 5, where it's pretty much just southwest Dallas. I think my feeling is like, well, do they not like it like that? Or B, of course, with Hill's map, it goes from Pleasant Grove all the way to that area. Now that is one huge. That is not going to work. I think that is never going to go through. That's just too damn long, basically. Now with that, I felt like we kind of could be comparing that to Hispanics in Kleberg. If you look at the statistics, a lot of areas where you see the population and voting age population, you see the Hispanic numbers in Kleberg Raleigh being in the 40 or even 50% range. And of course, I make my case where, hey, this is why it should be with Pleasant Grove. Of course, the numbers are there. It will boost the Pleasant Grove numbers up there. It'll just, everybody goes to Pleasant Grove. Of course, majority Catholics live there, so they will go to St. Augustine over in Pleasant Grove for their church, and that's usually where people go for mass and all that. And of course, they go shop there, they eat there, they shop for groceries there, they do everything in Pleasant Grove. So I've made that case. I've stated that, and I've sent the letter to the, I've stated that case, and I think that's a group that we should listen to. We should consider carefully where the Hispanics and even with the way District 8 is, it feels invisible because there's nobody. They care about Oak Cliff more. They focus on Oak Cliff more. They don't really focus with everyone in Kleberg. So it's like they're just using us to put them in the office. That's literally what they've used us for. They used the Kleberg Riley and Pleasant Grove area to put them in office. The only two council members who actually cared for us was Al Lipscomb. Al Lipscomb cared for us, actually. He helped us get the library over there, and he fought hard for our library. And of course, things happen, but he was one of those councilmen who cared for us. And Tanel Atkins right now, and the very scary thing, he brought up the 4 gerrymandered districts, and I guess people did talk to him, and the people who drank the Kool-Aid told him that they want to keep on drinking the Kool-Aid. They really want to keep it a gerrymandered district. But if there's Hispanic names in Kleberg, who signed that petition that was sent to the city council or whatever that new petition did, okay, hey, more power to you. But 2020, I'm sorry, 2021, it's going to be a big fight, and we're going to have to get Hispanics together and say, we make the majority. No, exactly. I'm not in LULAC. LULAC's a different story. They only care about issues if regard. They only support Hispanics. They don't care about who's good, who's bad. It's just a race card. They play that game, and of course, like I have an independent mind. I have a very independent mind, and like I said, I could care less who's in my district. Like I said, Tenant Atkins is doing a good job. But like I said, the way things are, the way the Dallas County just approved their map, so Kleberg will still be in that phony's district, while Pleasant Grove will be in another district. But it's just like something that I just thought of, and of course, another thing to think about. If a lot of people want their gerrymandered districts in 2 and 14, what would happen if that would merge? Would people like it? Would people not like it? Just something to think about.